by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we will study fourth stanza. So here, yo mana muda badi asesan nala seto wa sudo bala mahogo. And next part is the same. So beku jahadi ora baran udago jena miwa dajamburana. So the first part is different. Yo mana muda badi asesan nala seto wa sudo bala mahogo. Here, yo mana muddapati actually should be divided. Yo mana uddapati. So here, yo mana uddapati asisan, and then nala seto wa, nala seto iwa. So sudo balan. Nala seto iwa sudo balan. Mahogo. So Mahogo is the subject. So that is when the sentence structure easy to understand. So it should be in this way. So yo manan asisan udapati. And the Mahogo sudo balan nalaseto udapati eva. So yo whoever and the manan conceit. So asisan entirely. And here the word udapati we need to learn. And the mahogo. So mahogo is maha ogo. Maha is great. Oga means plant. So great plant. So udapati it was just like udapati. And the nala seto. Nala seto. Seto is setu. Setu is bridge. Nala is reed. So the bridge made of reed. Not made of wood, not made of iron or something, just made of reed. That is why it is, su dobalan. Dobalan means weak, su means well or very. So very weak, not strong. So, okay, so to understand completely, the word udapati we should analyze. So, udapati is, so because of stanza structure, so here Lambawe, E. Actually, originally it is udapati, E. Past and past singular, E. Udapati. So according to, PTS Pāli English Dictionary, PED, so it is derived from the ud prefix, root is word. Root is word. So the meaning is to strike. So according to that word formation, it is derived from the, so wood, and the root is word, and the sign is R, and the past and that past singular E. So because of, past tense, so before the root, R is inserted. So that is why it should be Uda Wadi. Uda Wadi. But because of the structure here, what? So become the double from the Udapati. Uda Wadi. So firstly, Uda Wawa. And the D and the Wawa become the Baba. So Udapati. So in this way, according to PTS explanation, Pāli English Dictionary explanation. But here in the K-Norman suggestion, scholar K-Norman suggestion, actually it should be, you know, root is Variha. So that is not Pāli root, Sanskrit root. Sanskrit root. So in Pāli, it will be, so Rihat, so Varha. And the, after Varha, assimilate, so Vaha in this way too. So extirpate, extirpate, extirpate. Extirpate. So that one is a kind of, you know, strike, but just try, you know, slightly, so step by step. So according to his suggestion, so actually in his note or in his book also, you know, he gives the other scholars' suggestion also. That is not just his idea. So according to his suggestions, so ud prefix and the are also prefix. So that is why it is derived from the ud prefix, are prefix, root is, you know, warha. So wa become double, waha. And the past tense that was in singular it. So here wa and ra assimilate the wa. And also that wawa become the baba because the double consonant. So R becomes short. So da. So warhi. Basically, from that one. So here, wa and ra. So intermediate steps become the wa. And then, so wawa become the baba. And the, so before the double consonant, long vowel becomes short. So here, udabahi. So udabahi. But here, da is maybe, you know, derived from the ha is derived from the da. That is, you know, recover again. So da is should be understood here. In this way, you know, udabati. That is, you know, in the K-Norman notes, so we can find it. So whatever may be, you know, here udabati, so derived from the word or derived from the waha. So the meaning is, you know, strike or something make, you know, break into pieces. Make something into pieces. Break something into pieces. Okay, so that is why, you know, so he, whoever, also a monk, he destroys or he breaks the conceit into pieces entirely. And so Iwa, just like, so the great flood, so break the bridge made of reed into pieces. And also that is very weak. So the very weak bridge made of reed, so breaks into pieces. The same way that monk also, you know, break his conceit into pieces entirely. So in this way, roughly we can understand. Okay, so here that one also, you know, the same as the previous stanza, Obechanda Saka. In the first part, so 6 matras at the very beginning, yo, ma, na, mu. And after that, so da, ba, di, Ragana, after the asis and Yagana. So Sip Mandara, Ragana, Yagana. In the second line, Na La Se to Don, also to 6 syllable, Wa Su. So 8 syllable at the very beginning after the Ragana and the Yagana. Okay, so that is the same as the previous stanza, Obichanda Saka. Okay, so now rapidly we can understand the meaning of this stanza. So the monk who destroys the conceit into conceits or despoil conceits as is entirely. So just like the great flood, so destroyed the very weak bridge made of reed. So he also that monk is similar to the great flood. Conceit is here similar to the pseudobala nala setu, very weak bridge made of reed. Okay, so now here in the commentary, the explanation. So here, that is clear Norman translation. The bhikkhu who has plucked out conceit in its entirety. So in its entirety is asis, the meaning of the asis. As a great flood plucks away very weak bridge or reed. Bridge or reed. So very weak means pseudo bala. Bridge or reed means nala setu. Okay, but here he translates pluck out. Pluck out. Okay, so now in commentary, the story, background history of the stanza is Yomana Ka Obadi. What is story? What is the background history? Obadi here story. So the blessed ones, Savatthi and Viharati, Bhagavad Savatthi. So the Buddha stayed in Savatthi. At the time, Inyataro Bhikkhu. So a certain monk, Gingaya did at the bank of River Ginga. So we are under while staying there. And so at the time, so Gaima Kali in summer season. Summer season. So about decade, water also less. So salty in the stream. So here, actually, even though, so Gingaya Dire, so at the bank of River Ginga. So Ganga, but here maybe not the River Ganga. So maybe some stream, so flow into the Gigarimba at the bank of that stream, maybe because here Gaima Kali about the Gisote. Gaima Kali about the Gisote. The stream of water has less water in the summer. So at that time, so to cross that stream, so Gadanala Sayadaw, the bridge is made. The bridge of reed is made to cross over the stream. But later, so in the rainy season, at the very beginning of rainy season, Agadena Mahogena, the great flood coming. So Wonsha Manan, Desawa, so he saw the great flood, so bring that the bridge of reed. So that is why. So he became agitated. He became afraid. Some way go atasi. That is why. So he reflects himself. So anicca sankhara. So conditioned things are impermanent. In this way, he reflects. So that's it, Jasian. We did that. The Buddha knows that his intention, that is when the blessed one, said, Iman Obasa Gāthā. Iman Obasa Gāthā. So here also you see Obasa Gāthā. Obasa. Actually light. Obasa, you see. In the previous stanzas also we see here also Obasa Gātham Abasi. And also the same way in the previous stanza also we can see all of those are, Obasa Gāthā in this way. So here is just in the past stanza, just Bhatama Gāthā, but later on Obasa Gāthā. So that means the Buddha did not go there, did not go to him by himself, but with the, by the power of, ray of the blessed one, sending his ray. But at that time, that monk also saw the ray of light sent by the Buddha. So at the time he knows that is the sent by the Buddha. That is why he pay homage to the Buddha. At that time, so the Buddha is found that stanza from afar. So in this way we can understand. That is here, Obasa Gāthā. So here also Obasa Gāthā. So that means the Buddha did not go there, did not go to the Bangkok River where that monk stayed. So from the Savatthi, the Buddha sent his ray of light, and then, so when he catch the intention of that monk, the Buddha is found this stanza. In this way we can understand. Okay, so that is the background history of this stanza. And here, so Mano Dabadi, Mana Udabadi. So here about the Mana. So Mano Data in this stanza, Mano di Jadi Jadi Adi Witu Go Jita so Onamo. Jita so Onamo. Jita here mind. Onamo reason of mind. The mind's rising up. So based on his birth, so I was born in the lineage of the king, in the lineage of wise one, and so on. Based on his birth, so his mind raised up. So that is a kind of the conceit, pride, proud of his birth. That's conceit. And then here, so Mano, that Mana has basically three. So Seyoha Masamiti Mano. Seyoha Masamiti Mano. So three types. Seyoha Mana, I am the best. Seyoha Masamiti. Seyo Aham Asamiti Mano. So that conceit, so Mano, that conceit arises, Seyoha Masami, I am the best. And also one type, and the second type is Satisoha Masami. Satisoha Masami. So I am equal. I am equal to the king. I am equal to the, the wise one. So I don't need to care about himself, about him. So I am equal to him. So I am at the same level of him. So I don't need to care. In this also, Sadisa Mana. And the Hina Mana. Hina Mana. So he know how must be, I am lower than him, but so what can he do me? What can he do to me? I don't care. So in this way also, to the best one, or to the higher one, to the equal one, to the lower one. So whatever may be positioned, so Mana can arise. So because of highness, or because of equalness, equality, or because of lowerness, whatever may be. So that conceit based on that possible position can arise. So that is why Mana has three types. Mana is three types, threefold Mana. So Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, and Hina Mana. Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, and the Hina Mana. So 3 types. And again, so that 3 types also, so according to the person, so to the higher one also, 3 types can be. So Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, Siya Masamidi, Siya Sa. Siyasa Siyoha Masami, and Siyasa Sadiso, Siyasa Hino. Even though he is generally higher one, but there is someone higher than him. Okay, and also he can be higher than the other among the higher, so generally higher ones. So that is based on that possibility, and so he can be proud of his highness, being higher. So in this way, Sadisa, so 3 types to the higher one, Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, and Hina Mana, and to the equal one also, Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, Hina Mana, and to the lower one also, Siya Mana, Sadisa Mana, and the Hina Mana. So in this way, 9 types of the Mana. 9 types of the Mana. So all of those type of Mana, so he considered. He reflect. So yena manina matta si satta gichandi dokade yena manina. So with whatever mana matta si. Actually here matta si is matta mixed with. So all of the beings mixed with those. So whatever matter. So gichandi dokade lead to the bad destination. So that is why. So I should remove this kind of mana. He reflect. So in this way, so sila samvaradihi yo tokan wadendo. So wadedi he remove. So he tried to remove wadedi. He tried to destroy that mana token slightly, but by of the sila, samvara, etc. So that is why here. So kilesa ne adobalada. So at the time, kilesa defilements are adobala, weak, because kilesa defilements are weak. That is why they are the same as the nala setu. So when defilements are compared with the mega, so other than they are weak. If those mega fight with them, if those defilements fight with the mega, so they lose. So that is why kilesa and adobladda, because those defilements are weak. So that is when they are the same as the nala setu, bread of reed, made of bridge made of reed, and logodara dhammana adibalada. Logodara dhamma or mega and phala are very strong. That is when they are mahamiko sadisena, equal to the same as great flat arhata megina. So that is why by the arhata mega, which is equal to the great flat, because they are very strong. And so kilesa nam adidobalada, those kilesa. So that monk, so Udabadi destroys. So those kiletas asisa entirely. So arhata megina, by the arhata mega, by the part of arhata mega. So that is why here anawasisa bahana wasena ochi dando wadediti wodan hodi ochi dando wadedi. So here Udabadi, the meaning of Udabadi. The meaning of Udabadi in the commentary explained here. Udabadi destroying cats, destroying. So the meaning of Udabadi is here. Anawasisa Bakara wasina. Ochi dando wadedi. Wadedi means kill or destroy. By cutting. Ochi Udabadi means by cutting he destroys. By cut off. So cut off. So here Ochi dando wadedi is the meaning of Udabadi. That is here iti woda hodi, as it means like that. So in this way, so Bhikkhu, that monk, doesn't mean yewa kane at that moment. Saba bagaran bi jihadi ora baran, the shore and the far shore, and the zisana briosa ne. So Bhikkhu arhati, but they did he became the arahant. So mana also actually slightly. So token, warden door, slightly cut binding. So lower part, so that by the mega, Sagarai mega, Anagami mega, but by completely, Arhada megana, cut binding, Arhada mega. So finally, he becomes the Arahant. Okay, so any question about this stanza?
Hi, Sayadaw.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question about the word Obasagathang.
Yeah.
So what kind of word is that, Sayadaw?
Obasagatan, Obasa is actually light. Garten, in Burmese translation. It said so Obasa Garten. Okay, so you mean what?
Yeah, is it like
So,
samasa or things like that? Is it samasa, Sayadaw?
yeah, actually samasa, obasa kata, because obasa is, so roughly we can say samasa. So samasa has at least 2 words. So here obasa is 1 word, gata is 1 word.
So is it like kamma daraya samasa, Sayadaw?
Muni siho yeah, the siho, yeah. So ubama kama, ubama note, no, ubama na ubabra kamada. Muni siho. Yeah, actually kamada is samasa.
Okay.
Kamada, okay, so I need to check. Please wait.
Yes, thank you.
So obasa katan. Oh, in the Burmese translation also, just obasa gata.
Yes, it's just because explained it that the Buddha did not go there, but he sent his light rays there. And then so here it says that the Bhagawa said this Gāthā. But then so I don't understand what is Obasa here. So how can we connect Obasa with Gāthā in this case?
So yeah, commonly, obasa Obasa Gāthā. Okay, what about Burmese dictionary? Yeah, so I understand in that way, Obasaka. So commonly, the Buddha is found that those stanzas are direct to the hymn. So in front of them, when the Buddha is found, just Gāthā. So in this way, I found. But here, that is why I consider in this way.
I see.
So Sarah, it is possible the Daburisa.
That Buddhista, that Buddhista also.
Means he spoke the Gāthā with light. Tadiya Daburisa.
Yeah, expounded. So Miji Lopa that Buddhista. So Obasena Desida Gāthā. Miji Lopa that Buddhista.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
That's right. Yeah,
The Gāthā is founded by the light, by the ray.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw. Thank you, Pāḷi.
Okay. And then, okay, so let's continue. Okay, so any question about this stanza? Anything else? Okay, no more. So next stanza. So your naja gama pawesu saran. So wichi na bopa miwa udom baresu. So bego jahadi ora baran urago jina miwa de jambar burana. That is the same. So here your naja gama pawesu saran. Wichi na bopa miwa udom baresu. So here, okay, so firstly we should check this stanza, what type of stanza. So your nitya ka, your na 2 ja ka 1 so 6 madras at the beginning, and the maba we ragana, and the susaran rag yagana, so obechana saka. But here we Chi Nan 1124 and the both 2 Fa Mi 2114. So 8 syllables, 8 madras at the beginning of the second line. But here Wa U Dom. Wa U Dom. So Wa light. U also light, dome, so light, heavy. That's not ragana, actually sagana. Okay, and here ba, re, su. Ba is light, re is heavy. Su also actually light, but at the end of the line, so ba danda garu, so that is yagana possible. But problem is here, wa, u, do. So in Burmese translation, that is both part. Mi wa, it should be read as bopa mi wa. Actually, bopa I wa. So grammatically, it should be short. Grammatically, it is right, I wa. But because of meter, it should be I wa. Like the, Metta Soda. In the Metta Soda also, data wa, ye wa are data. Ye wa, actually, data wa, ye wa are data. Should be wa, or. So being seen or unseen, or data wa, ye wa are data. The being seen or seen being or unseen being. So or ye wa. But because of meter, ye wa, long power becomes short. In this way, because of meter, short power become long should be. So in the Burmese translation book, so you can see here, Okay, some of you can read here. 5 stanza. Yo nijagama bawesu sada here. Wichi na bopa mi wa here long one. Bopa mi wa udombresu. In that translation book I found, even in Pāļi text also bopa mi wa udombresu. So, but according to the structure, to be consistent with the structure of the Obichandasaka, it should be, one long one. So that is here I put with the bracket and they call, star mark. So it should be bopa mi wa. Okay, that is analysis of the structure. So before going to the next here, nitya kama. So nitya kama. Oh, I skip those. Okay. So nitya kama should be divided na ija gamma. And also ija gamma also derived from the adi prefix rugam. Rugam. And the past tense sign is R, but past tense that was in singular, secondary termination is start. So that is dropped and it R become the R, so ija gamma. And because of past tense, because the root R is inserted. Because of that R here, a D in the a D E become ya, daya become the jaja. So ija. So ija gamma in this way should be ija gamma. Nija gamma should be the na ija gamma. Ija gamma derived from the adi prefix root gam and sign is R. So, but traditionally, so it is say here, heyatani R. That is, philologically or so modern method in the sense or the, modern method also. But traditionally, so here, brauka, heyatani, that was in singular R. So agama. Okay, so nijagama bawezu sara. So yo mean whoever also damak, who ijagama is attained or achieved. But in the translation has not found, who has not achieved. So sara means the essence, bawezu, that monk, that bhikkhu, who has not found any essence, so in the life, bawesu, in existence. In translation, in existence. So wichi na bopa mi wanwa bopa iwa udombresu. So wichi na means present participle. Wichi nando. Like the gachan do here, wichi nando. So wichi nadi, ji nadi means collect. So wichi nadi also actually collect. Or in the other way, going around also, finding, searching, wichi nadi. So ji nadi means, collect or pick up. But wichi nadi is, searching or going around or collecting also. Okay, here both the flowers in the udombresu. Udombresu. Udombra means a kind of a tree, fig tree. Fig tree. Okay, so here I found in the browser, Google browser. So udombra tree, you see. Udombara. So this is Udombara tree. So nature of this tree, so never gives, flower. So most of the tree, before giving, producing the fruit, firstly they give birth of the flower, after that give birth of fruit. But this tree is not like that. Never give birth flower, give birth of flower. Never produce flower. So that is why he cannot find that flower. Okay, so here, as one searching among fig trees does not find a flower. So just like the one cannot find the flower among the fig trees, the same way that man cannot find any essence in the existence, in the kind of existence.
Sarah,
so, okay.
May I ask you the word existence there? It's Pāḷi suit, right?
Yeah.
Shall we existence is with the S because we are mentioning different kind of existence.
Yeah, located is plural from that is scholar translation. I copy that is fine.
Oh, I see. But do we need to mention this existence is not only in you mean in Tiloka assistant, right?
Sorry, the last one I could not.
The existence here, this existence means oh, you will explain us the Pāḷi suit, the word Pāļi suit, right? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
So, okay, roughly we can understand here that monk could not find any essence in the lives, in the existences. So just like the one cannot find flowers in the fig trees. So here, firstly, God opened what is story. So this from this card. So a later one. So here I skip the story very long. So but that story is about for this stanza, as well as from ito from this stanza, ito paran dwadasana ika mewa opati. So later 12th stanza also has the same story to this one. So that means a common story is about this stanza and the next 12 stanza also, 12 stanzas also. Okay, so here story is so here got so at that time during this time, so Ikasamya Bhagavad Savati, the Buddha stayed in Savati. So at that time, when a Brahmin, so when a Brahmin find that fig flowers in the fig trees, because it is the time for his daughter to get married. So at that time, that Brahmin thought, so he want, make his daughter, he want his daughter groomed and with the flowers. So that has been never used by the other. The flower never used by the other. Such a flower he want to find, and so his daughter also, he want his daughter groomed with that flowers. So at that time, what kind of flower he can find, he think. So he asked other. So at that time, so maybe the other Brahmin here, so he find Alingaradawa Badikam Bisisami, he thought, so by decorating his daughter with such a flower. So Paria Savati and Wichinando Kenji Dina Bopambi Abri. So when he search such a kind of flowers, so this flower also already used by the other one, So in this way, he cannot find any flower never used before. So that is late. So he asked, here Sambahule, Dota ka jadi ke. So while searching, he found so a group of drunkards. They are also Brahmin, young Brahmin, but they group together are drinking. See, maybe so they are young. That is why they can know that. So he asked them. At the time, some of them asked him. So that flower in the fig tree is never used by the other. So you should find that one. So he asked that. He has such a message from those drunkards. That's what he find. So finally, he did not get. So while finding such a flower, he met one monk under such a fig tree, practicing meditation. So and also that monk also know him, that Brahmin. So she saw that Brahmin. That is ask. So what did you find? What are you finding? So I find a fig flower. So there is no flower in the fig tree. That is false speech. Okay, don't try and don't be tired yourself. So there is no flower in the fig tree. In this way, Brahmin, the Buddha replied to that Brahmin. So the Buddhas know that. So that is at that. So Maki Lama, don't be tired yourself. In this way, the that man replied to that Brahmin. So Atha Bhagawa at that time, the blessed one. So that's a Bhikkhu Ejasan we did one. No. And here you see Obasan Monjidwa sending the light. Sending the light. So but here here and the Oba Ima Obaza Gāthā Abasi. So here the meaning you see. Obasan Monjidwa sending the light. After sending the light, at that time, Samukbana Samanahara Ahumanasa. So to that monk, Samukbana having Samanahara Ahumanasa, so he find appreciation. So he, at the time, that monk happy. So to that monk, so when that somanasa or happiness arising, so Ima Obasa Gāthā Abasi, the Buddha expound these stanzas from this stanzas to following 12 stanzas. Because so here, the meaning of Obasa Gāthā, you see Obasa Monjidawa, Samukbana Samanahara Bahu Manasa. Bahu Manasa means mana here not conceit. Bahu Manasa, Bahu Mana. So he is happy. He became happy. Samanahara, okay. Oba Ima Obaza Gāthā Abasi, that's your Nijagama, Bawisu Sarasaran, Bawisu Saran, etc. So that is story about this stanza and the next 12 stanzas. So Ima Gāthā Idop and so that Bhattama Gāthā, this is the first stanza, and in Nijagama. So Nijagama na adikechi. As I said, na adikechi. That is why I explained it. So that is derived from the deep prefix rugam. Na adikechi, na adikechi. Or the other way, na adikechi, the past tense, present meaning also should be possible. And also here, Bawesu. Bawesu is so Kama, Rupa, and the Arupa. Kama, Rupa, Kama, and the Rupa, aruba, sinyi, asinyi, newa sinyi, nasinyi, and the ikawokara, and the chiduwokara, and the benjokara, bawesu. Here you see bawesu in the Kama plane, Rupa plane, Aruba plane. And also Sinyi. Sinyi is Kama and the Rupa except Asenya Sata and the Aruba, they are Sinyi. Sinyi also lower, Aruba plane. So except the Newa Senya Nasenya. And also Asenyi is Asenya Sata and Newa Senyi Nasenyi is Newa Senya Nasenya, the last Aruba plane, the highest Aruba plane. And the Ikawokara, in that plane, there is only one aggregate, that is Asenya Sada. And the Cheduwokara, in that plane, there are 4. Here, Wokara means aggregates. Cheduwokara. Okara also. So here, Aruba plane, in that plane, only 4 aggregates of the Nama. And the Benjogara, that is the Kama and the Rupa, except the Asenya Sada. So 5 khandas can be. So that is the meaning of the Bawesu. So Kama, so Kama, Rupa, Aruba, Kama, Rupa, Aruba, Sinyi, Asinyi, so Newa Sinyi, Nasinyi, Ikokara, Cheduokara, Benjokara. So 9 types of existence. 9 types of existence is called the Bawa. So Bawesu Saran. And here Saran the nature Bawa, and the Adda Bawenwa, nature Bawon, Adda Bawenwa. So nature Bawa, so permanent existence. So permanent birth, so never dying. So Adda Bawa or self-existent also. Adda Bawa also cannot find it. So and the Wichi Nando. So here Binyaya Gawisando, Gawiseti mean finding. Wichi Nando mean present participle. Because here also, explained by the Gawiseti, Gawisant, Gawisando, present participle form. And the so Bopa Miwa Udombre Sudis. So here Yeta Udombra Rokesu Bopa Wichinando Isa Brahmano. Isa Brahmanon. So Nitya Kama. So while finding, so just like the Brahmin could not find it. So any flowers in the fig trees. So even the same way, that monk, that yoga vajaro, that meditation, yoga vajara means meditation. That yoga, your yoga vajaro be that meditation also. Binyaya Vijinando, while finding by wisdom, Sabbabawesu in every life. So Genji Sara, any essence, Nijakama could not find it. So just like the Brahmin could not find the flower in the fig tree, the same way, the meditation, when finding in every life, the sense of essence in every life, by while finding with the wisdom, so he cannot find, he cannot get. So that monk or that meditator, Asarakatina, in the sense of the essencelessness. So they dame ajit anejado anandado wibasando wine practice wine so practice meditation or focusing on those dhammi anicca impermanently or anatta selflessly. So anubbobena gradually. So logodara dhammi adhikechando, while attaining the logodara dhamma. So jahadi orabana udago jina mu de champura nandi ayamato yojana. This is the meaning of this stanza. And the Awasisa Gāthā Supana latest stanza also Asa Yojana Awadawa. So we say sana matter mewa wakama. So I will say, we will say. So we say sana matter. Just special meaning, just different meaning of the word. I will explain. I will not show those the whole stanza meaning. Only different word, only special word, or only difficult word, I will explain in this way. The commentator says. So, okay, the whole stanza. So, just while finding the flowers in the fig tree, the Brahmin cannot get the flowers. The same way, the meditators, so while finding the essence in every life, every existence, he cannot get any essence. So in this way, that is by finding by wisdom, finding by wisdom, not in the other way. So, okay, any question? Okay, let's move to the next. Yes and do not sandi goba iti bawa bawandarenja witi wido. So beku jahadi ora barang udago jina mi uda jambura. So only the first line is different, the first part. So here yes and ra, yes and ra, 6 mantras. After that, do na sam, that is ragana, and the di ko ba, that is yagana, so obichanda saka. But in the second line, here e, di, and the ba, so 3 mantras, wa, 5 mantras, and the ba, wa, only 7 mantras. So that is why here Kianoman suggestion, ed should be read as et. It should be read as et. That is Kianoman suggestion. So to be a mantra. So after that, then ja we ragana and the di with do yagana. So obichanda saka. Only it is special one. Et bawa danja. In this way should be read. So here special one is we did with do. We did with do should be divided. So we prefix, a deep prefix, root is what, and the past participle da. So here 3 syllable da become the 2 syllable, 2 das. So we did with do, we did with that. So gone beyond, has gone beyond past participle of the what the we did with the did. We did with the did. So okay, here yes and do. Yes and do. Yes and do. So before translating, here yes should be here comma. Yes and do. To whom and do in inner, inwardly. So nasanti koba. There are no angers. There are no angers. And the idi bawa, the idi means here such. Bawa means such and such life, such and such existence. So we did what has gone beyond such and such life. Okay, so to whom there are no there are no angers. And so he has gone beyond such and such existence. Okay, the meaning is just that. So here, the word andra door. So it has many meanings. So andra sa door. Here, sambahu lesu atisu desati. The word andra sada. The word andra is found in many meanings. Sambahu lesu atisu. But so those are karana, reason. Vimijja mean so between something or middle of something or center. Vimijja means center or middle, and the cheta means mind, etc. In this way, many meaning. But ida bana here cheti, in this case, in the mind. So that is one. So to whom? Yes, sir, to whom? So there are no angers in the mind. Andrado. In the mind, there are no anger in the mind. But here, Kianoman translation, the bhikkhu in whom there are no angers inwardly, in the inner, inwardly, internally. So the one also in the mind. So commentary here, not between, not reason, just mind, so internally. And who has gone beyond. So iti bhava 10. Here 10 is star, bhava dadida state. The state of that is here, Kianoman translation, beyond the state of such and such an existence. So state of being born such and such, being born on such and such existence. He has gone beyond being born in such a existence. That means being born, beyond being born such and such an existence. So in previous stanza, 9 types of bhava already expressed. So now if there is no, he has no anger, and so he has gone being born in such and such lives. Okay, so the meaning is, roughly meaning is just that. So here, scholar Kianaman translation, the bhikkhu in whom not sandy, there are no kobami angers, and radomi inwardly, and here this and so who has gone beyond the state of being born in such and such an existence. Okay, here, so yes, Sandra, do not sandy koba. So koba is anger. Anger is, here, tadiya mekina samuhadada yasa jidi na sandi koba di ato. So by the anagami mega, so the anger is uprooted in his mind. That is why there is no anger in his mind. He is an anagami person. And so idi bawa danja widu, he has gone being born in any other life. So that means he already arahant. So by the first part, express he is an anagami person, but finally he became the arahant. That message shown by the second part. And here, in the word, iti bawa danja. So bawa means what? Bawadi, somebody, accomplishment. We bawadi, webadi. How to say? Webadi, not accomplished. Opposite one. Somebody and webadi. That are the same way. So bawadi, wodi, increasement. We bawadi, hani, decreasement. And also bawadi, sasada, bawadi, sasada, eternal. And we bawadi, ochedo. So sasada and ocheda. And also another one, bawadi, bonya, we bawadi, baba. So in this way, many. But here, so we bawo and abawo. So in the current word, so iti bawa danja. So here, Okay, iti and the bhava and the abhava. We should divide the bhava and the abhava. At that time, abhava is the same as the vibhava. Abhava is the same as vibhava. So that is why he already gone beyond Sambadi, Vibhadi, and the Wodi, Hani, Sasada, Ochida, and the Bonya, and the Baba. So that means he became the Arahant. So that is why here, Bhava, Abhava, Dija, Atado, Eka, Miwa. Bhava and Abhava are the same in the meaning, Atado. That's Sama. Idi Bhava Bhava Danja, Vidi Vidodi Ita. In this one, Idi Bhava Bhava Dan. So Ya Isa, and somebody, Webadi, Wodi, Hani, Sasada, Ochida, Bonya, and Baba Wasena. By way of these type, somebody, Webadi, etc. So Isa, Anika, Kappa, Bhava Bhavata Vochati. Here, Idi Bhava Bhavatan, such and such existence means, by way of the somebody, everybody, etc. Anika Bagara Bhava Bhavata, being born in each and every life, various kinds of those life, is called here Idi Bhava Bhavata. And here, Cheduhi Megihi, by 4 megas, Yatha Sambhavam, accordingly, Dina Nayena, 10, Dina Nayena means, so as expressed in the previous stanzas, in such and such way, such and such method, so then Idi Bhava Bhava, then that being born in each and every such and such existence. So we did with the ewan ato nyada bo. It should be known this meaning. So in the anger, so the anger cut by the or described by the Arhat Anagami Mega. And so finally he removed those, he beyond those Bhava and the Abhava, Bhava and Vibhava by the Arhata Mega. That is here. Chaduhi Megihi Yatha Sambhavam, accordingly by 4 parts. So he removes, so he overcame those Bhava and Bhava. So all of the defilement uprooted by the 4 megas. That's why he has gone, being born in such and such existence. That meaning should be understood here. Okay, so any question? So no question. If no question, so let's stop today by saying sadhu 3 times. Okay, so sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.